What's up YouTube, Zazubaar here. This is a follow-up video to the last one I posted, which thank you guys for giving me so many views so fast, so many comments. You know how much I love to hear from you. I'm not showing myself in this video because I don't think you guys really need to see me in this one. This video is totally dedicated to Godzilla. But yeah, so this is what we know so far about the picture I showed you yesterday from Comic-Con. So here this is a fully detailed video. This is not a short thing. This is going to be a 10-minute long thing on Godzilla. So here's what we know. Legendary Pictures always has a booth at Comic-Con, and they are showing several different things. Zack Snyder's sequel to 300. They're showing Inception as, like, trailers and stuff for people to go see it. They are showing, just, I guess, kind of best of stuff from Jonah Hex, Clash of the Titans DVD, and Godzilla. Like I said, I hoped they would, and they did very good. They apparently what they wanted to do was they wanted to get hype for this film long before we can see any kind of, like, clips or anything. However, in my favorites, you'll find what I thought was a teaser trailer for the film. It is and it isn't. What it is they showed this at the booth. It's playing there, and I think Comic-Con's over now. So, but if I'm wrong and it's still going on, you could probably go over there and see it. But I think it ends today. So, and it'd be closed now anyway. So anyway, I'm getting off topic. So what you can see in my favorites is supposedly a teaser, like a 3D type of experience for the T-shirts that they're letting out to get fans hyped for this film, like before it really gets started. So apparently, it was designed by Talking Dog Studios, which I checked out their website, and they got a lot of cool animations. You should definitely check it out. And it's Talking Dog, not Top Dog. It's Talking. So yeah, they're an animation design studio, and they did this for Legendary Pictures, and if you can even look in their news thing, they confirmed that they did the animation for Comic-Con, and they did show it. It's supposed to be like a 3D experience to, like, and, like, just to show off Godzilla's fire breath, which, obviously doesn't look that good because it's, it's just like, the blue fire. But, obviously it's not gonna be what they're doing for the movie. But, the picture you're seeing right now which is the one I showed you yesterday, is the fire is supposedly going to come out of the mouth, and it's like a 3D projection coming at you, which is really cool. Even though I can't watch it in 3D, I've seen it, and if I did see it in 3D, I know I'd be awed by it. And personally, my favorite part of this little teaser trailer for the T-shirt, and I guess to get people hyped, is the Godzilla roar, because it is the classic modern Godzilla roar. I mean, like, the 2000 roar, and it really pleased me. Definitely check it out. I mean, it's nothing really major, and for all we know, they probably didn't even show it, but whatever. So Legendary Pictures is already getting hyped for this movie, and what I've read online is that this like T-shirt thing and these 3D teaser trailers are only really to just, like, give a little nod to fans that they have only just started production, as in they're not even, like, casting, getting a director, getting a writer and everything. Like, they just started that probably right before Comic-Con, and they were just telling people that. And they did have a special guest from Toho Studios, who was there as a guest of Legendary Pictures, and he also did a little presentation, which I haven't watched yet, but when I do, I'll definitely do another video on it. So definitely Legendary Pictures, and also thankfully the president of Legendary Pictures is a Godzilla fan, so I've read, and that he gave a big nostalgic speech about Godzilla at the booth. So that was pretty exciting. But yeah, so at least this shows us that they're starting production. So again, what I'm thinking this T-shirt design is it's not like going to be like the finalized actual Godzilla. What I'm thinking it is it's like a concept design that they're doing just to, like, show fans, like, what they're going for. And what they're going for has pleased me and a lot of you guys who commented on the first video greatly. Like, it surpassed expectations. I mean, he's standing upright, he's destroying a city, and just by analyzing this picture, we can tell, there's no real landmarks to distinguish it, but, uh, from what I can see, it looks like an American city, but you know, I don't think they were really going to give it a specific city. And from what I can see, it doesn't look like there's any landmarks to like distinguish it. And also, this legendary picture symbol that's there really blocks the view of these buildings to the right. But below Godzilla, which he's trampling and breathing his fire on, is you can't tell anything from that either because obviously it's destroyed. But another cool thing to notice is the lightning in the background. That's really pretty badass. And I found out what this TV means is it's supposed to represent the 3D thing, the 3D T-shirt thing. But no, we really can't tell what city this is. And like again, I couldn't really tell you because I'm not a big landmark expert. I'd have to get my brother to look at it. But nothing really stands out. So this could just be some random generic city, but whatever. One thing I'd like to talk about quick before I show you some other cool stuff is Godzilla's head. I've had some conflicting opinions about it, but it looks not amazing, but it looks kind of like, it looks a little smooth. I mean, we could probably tell better if he had his mouth closed and he wasn't breathing the fire, but, I mean, the eyes are the really things that capture me, and they really look good. But I can't complain. This Godzilla looks awesome, so let's move on. So, we're not just going to look at that today. But I have several other designs that are not all from Legendary Pictures. There's only one other which I've already shown in the past. The next one you're looking at is, I already showed this in a previous video, is the one they sent to Toho just to get their approval to do the film. And, you know, again, I said that I had some problems with it, but overall I wouldn't be unhappy if they used this. And if we look back at the poster, it looks kind of similar, like the spines look a little bit smaller, but again, this is from the shoulder up. So if you're a hardcore Godzilla fan like myself, you'll know that the spines get larger as he goes down his back. But from what we can see, it looks like they kind of did like a concept design of that in full motion. And I think that's pretty cool. So, next pick. Now, the rest of these pictures are not from Legendary Pictures, but various artists around the country. And these are people who are humongous Godzilla nerds like us. And let's look at the first one. This is a more vicious take on Godzilla. I have some conflicting opinions about this, but overall, again, I wouldn't be unhappy if they used this. My main concern is the head. I mean, he just looks a little bit too demonic for my taste. He looks a little bit too like those lizards that shoot blood out of their eyes, and that's not Godzilla. I mean, yeah, he's supposed to look scary, but this is going a little too far. He looks like a knight, but, I mean, I wouldn't be unhappy if they used this, but I would prefer the one that you see on the t-shirt. So my main problem with this is the head, but I do like the spines coming out of his arm there, if you can see that. And the hands are really muscular. So again, I wouldn't be unhappy with this, but I would just want to know why he has all these damn thorns on him. I mean, is he a rose? I mean, what is this? I know they were probably trying to go for a more vicious look, but again, this isn't from Legendary Pictures. This is just like artists around the country who are thinking about Godzilla, and I'm just trying to get you to see some other designs, just to see what maybe Legendary Pictures took some inspiration from, like maybe what they're trying to replicate on screen here. And we're going to go to the next one, and this one's very strange, so brace yourself. Behold. Yes, I know. Godzilla is actually consuming something. Now, what this is this is this is supposed to be like something they designed for a planned remake of King Kong vs. Godzilla, which was canceled. And what supposedly this is a more vicious-looking Godzilla eating King Kong's remains. And again, I have my problems with this, but I probably would be a little bit discouraged if they used this as an inspiration, because he looks like a dragon. I don't know, he just doesn't look right to me. It looks like there's something wrong. But he looks cool. I mean, I've never seen Godzilla done this way, and I don't know, it just looks pretty cool to me. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, but it just looks cool. I don't like the fact that he looks like a frick. I don't know. He just looks weird to me. He looks like he's going insane. But again, not really any big problems with this one. I mean, yeah, he looks a little fat, and You know, he looks a little weird, but again, I wouldn't be totally crazed if they used this one as like in a movie. But yeah, this is supposedly Godzilla eating the remains of King Kong after their battle. But again, that never really got off the ground. And also, again, these are not from Legendary Pictures. I'm just showing you some other pictures that they might have taken inspiration from. So this next